Ange, thank you very much for joining us in Sydney to preview the Oman game. Firstly, your skipper, Mila Jedinak, ruled out of this game. How confident are you that you have the depth to cover the loss of a key player?
Oh look, we kind of set up the squad that way that we knew that we'd have to make some changes from game to game. Obviously losing Mila is not ideal because he's the captain and in many ways that you can't replace him like for like, but we're very confident in the players we've selected that they're ready to step up and I'm confident they'll fill the breach tomorrow.
This is the first game that you've had to back up after the first game of the tournament, of course. How much is that a challenge with not so much time in the training paddock now between games? Yeah,
look, we prepared for that. We knew that the time would be condensed, so all our processes off the field have been planned to be this way, and the key thing has been just recovery for the players, particularly the ones who played. The ones who didn't play had a good solid session on Sunday. So from my perspective, apart from Mila, everyone else is recovered really well from the weekend, and I guess that gives us an opportunity now to look at the team and put a team out there that we're confident will be able to have a similar sort of output that we did in the first game and similarly be able to back up in the third.
Oman are your opponents that await at Stadium Australia. A rich history just recently against the Socceroos. What are you expecting from them?
Look, obviously a tough game. Traditionally they give us a tough game, and they're very, very well structured and disciplined in a defensive sense, and we're going to have to be pretty patient. And they're a threat going the other way, even against Korea, even though Korea pretty much dominated the game. The game was in the balance right up until the last minute. So, we're very wary of that. But as with everything else, we've done all our homework. We've researched them very well, and we'll be well prepared for it.
Reflecting on your opening match against Kuwait, a marvellous 4-1 win. What aspects of that performance were you most pleased with now upon reflection?
Oh look, I guess the most pleasing thing was we were really disciplined in our approach. Stuck to the game plan, even though we conceded a pretty poor goal. Players never wavered, and the work ethic and the tempo which we played was really impressive for me in the first game. But we know there's improvement there, but it was certainly a solid foundation to build on.
And lastly, Ange, just conversely to that, what improvements are you hoping to see from your team in the context of building in this tournament against Oman?
Oh look, I guess from our perspective, just make sure we maintain that work ethic and tempo right through the tournament. If we can do that evenly, we know it's going to be a challenge for every team backing up game after game. We found that at the World Cup, and we had a day's extra rest. That by the third game, we really struggled. If we can maintain the tempo and intensity we showed in that first game, by using that whole squad, I think it'll hold us in good stead.
Well, Ange, we wish you and your team all the very best in Sydney tomorrow night. Thanks for your time today.
Thanks, mate.